Just doing another video on the 47 because I didn't like the first one. Looking back on it, on reflection, it didn't look great at all. It's starting to look better now. Much better than it did in the first video. So I wanted you to see the progress that it's making. I've added the vent on the front of the cab roof, and I've added more filler to the roof to get the right shape, because it wasn't steep enough. It was quite a shallow roof. It still is behind the cab roof. I'll have to use a piece of plastic card on that to get the right shape all the way along. You can see the difference in shape between what is the correct shape and the shape that the roof is, but I don't mind because there's still a good basis there for a roof to work on. I knocked a buffer beam up. If you're wondering what this is, it was a Pico BR 218 diesel German locomotive. I bought a body on eBay for £45 in February, I think, last year. I've had it sat for months, never really bothered, but I thought I'd better make a start, seeing as the winter is here and the days are short and the nights are long. It's much better profile now than it was 2 weeks ago when I put the first video on. I've had to trim it down at the side as well. It was too high. That's a better height really for the loco. Trimmed it down about 5mm along the bottom. He's rubbing down and sanding to get it straight. You can see the black line where I've cut along. I just need to rub that and sand it and file it. That's a better profile really for a class 47. I've started the other cab at the other end. I've done a bit to the roof, but that still needs a lot of filing and shaping and cutting that. And then I now realise that the loco is 4 inches too short from end to end. It's not long enough in scale. So I'm going to have to cut the loco behind one of the cabs, or perhaps even in the middle, I'm not quite sure, I've not made my mind up, and add 4 inches into the loco, make it 4 inches longer to get the right length for the scale. But I'm not going to do that until I've finished making the cabs and detailed the cabs up a bit. That should be easy. Just make a 4-inch long box and glue it in. Cut that out, cut that in half, and glue a box in between the two halves. I'm not rushing it. I just want it to be right, so I'm not rushing it. Looks a lot better though. The windows are nicer now. The slope on the windows was a bit high. It's a bit steeper now, but it needs, actually I need to make it a little bit steeper even, but I'll do that with a file. Just rub it away with a file. I'm much more pleased with it now. It looks much better than it did when I did the first video that I put on for you to see. There you go, looks good. From this angle, it looks like a class 47. From every angle really. Anyway, I hope you agree with me that it's looking a lot better. Thanks for watching.